Welcome again to the 90 Plus, the number of football show. I'm Robert. I'm joined by Vision. Guys, let's go. Let's talk about the Premier League. Let's start with Manchester United. And it is worrying now. It is worrying, and you can't really understand what's the problem. You can't really understand what's the problem. Midweek, after you beat Crystal Palace 3-0, we don't know, and then you had won earlier in that week to Burnley, or 1-0 win. Now everything looked like now Manchester United is
on the upper trend.
Yes, on the upper trend. To come again and lose to Crystal Palace in the weekend. What's the problem with Manchester United? Is Ten Hag not understanding, or is it the players? Where is the problem? And don't just look at that game. Just look on those 7 games, because it is 7 games. How many have you won?
3 lost 4.
3 lost 4. Not even a draw. So it's 3 games and you have lost 4 of the 7, or you have lost 4. I think it's worrying, but it's not really bad for a mid-table team. But for Manchester United, it's a bit worrying.
It's a very worrying start. I think it's a very poor start kutoka Manchester, but a very poor start. I think
producer Ten Hag starts poorly and finishes strong.
No, I think it's the worst start kutoka hadi the last ilikuwa 1970s. I think it was under Ferguson, wakati ulikuwa nasikia karibu wafutwe.
That is something years.
That is something years ago. It's the worst start of after that is something years. Unaona hiyo ni kitu. And ndo maana unaona frustrations from the fans. We are tunaona kitu kama hii lately, ndo unasikia not say at Ten Hag out, but at least watu wanajaribu ku find solutions. Nasikia
the fans still believe Ten Hag is the man.
I think we still believe Ten Hag is the right one for the job.
Yes.
But unajua Ten Hag hapo anafaa afanye ujanja. You have to win your games. Mafans wako nyuma yako kabisa sasa. But if you lose against Galatasaray, then lose on the weekend, fans wataanza kusema sasa squad iko nayo. So mafans, of course, if you lose games unajifuta wewe mwenyewe. Fans hiyo wanakubaki. If you lose games consistently, unajifuta wewe mwenyewe. Si mafans hata nani. Wewe mwenyewe you are not performing. At least.
But is it a case of Ten Hag?
No, I think against
because
one thing about
Ole Gunnar was there, Mourinho was there.
Exactly. Hiyo ndio haitakuwa solution. Kufuta manager for me, it's not the solution. Ten Hag na back hata tumalize sasa hii season 7. Because ile performance tuko nayo, I think tutamaliza 8. Kuna 7 teams in the Premier League better than us, 8 teams better than us. Ukiangalia currently.
Yes. If you look at just Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Brighton,
Aston Villa. If you look at 8 teams better than United. We are currently 10 in the Premier League. Unaona hapo na bado performance yenu. One thing about kitu moja tuna lack creativity. I think sijui Rashford akipasiwa ball anataka kuteka man on. But lile tu naturudisha hapo mmoja, then ukimbia pale mbele unataka kuchenga watu watatu shoot. It has happened hivyo.
But you cannot just say Rashford.
No, Bruno Fernandes kuna creativity ati mimi nashangaa mbona watu wasema ati Bruno is world class.
He's world class.
Yes. Kweli. Kweli.
He's world class. But I think
kama De Bruyne, unajua game Kenya mnaenda nini, De Bruyne atakuja chukue shuti moja.
I think problems of Manchester United ziko
creativity,
ziko ndani ya players. You seem to have a lot of players.
There are not a lot of
but
players.
There are like 10 of them that are just contributing nothing to the team. Because if you look at a player like let's start with Maguire, of course.
Watu wenyewe walikuwa Ten Hag.
Let's start with Maguire, let's start with McTominay. Let's go to Sancho. There's some players
wenye wanaonekana kama wako kwa club, ni kama
it's like
they are contributing nothing.
They are just adding to the numbers.
Na bado watu wanaleta negativity.
A lot of negativity to the team. I think that's the problem.
I think that's the game.
And I think even Rush is the problem.
It's a problem. He has to be dropped once, at least at a point. Inafika a point De Bruyne anaona Guardiola. If you look at good managers, Guardiola ukiangalia anaona yenyewe. Si ati Kevin De Bruyne uko na injury, but you're not perform ile kula bench Alvarez leo anza.
But you don't have the luxury. You don't have the luxury
to compete. You have Garnacho on the left wing. Mjamaa anaingia naonyesha Rashford. Inaweza chukua hii namba bana. Ni jamaa unajua ukiwa a good manager.
Are you saying is it about selection?
It's not it's unajua Rashford.
But also if you look at the transfer window, Manchester United, if you look at what they brought in.
Yeah.
Like I really think for me, Onana, either those 7 games, I don't think he has been good enough. I don't really think he has been good enough.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm being harsh. It's the truth. It's the truth that I don't think he has bailed you out of games. You know that it's the time that keeper bails you out of games. Like Arsenal played against Bournemouth.
Even last season, I think Arsenal against Liverpool.
Ramsdale bails out. Not only that game, a lot of games we were bailed out by Ramsdale. So don't think. And De Gea was bailing you out in a lot of games.
Ile one save, 2 saves.
Yes, one save, 2 saves. And that saves makes the defenders even stronger, the team to believe. So I think the problem, I don't think he's good enough. I don't think
Casemiro is good enough. Oni wa jamaa one class. Jamaa akichukua
Johnny Evans.
Oni mtu yani ni kukosa do. Regulon jamaa.
Imagine a player at Tottenham doesn't really believe we are using, and then he's going on loan to Manchester United. I think even
he has picked up an injury. Nilikwambia tu is an injury prone person. Apart from his 2-3 games. Sidhani.
So I think it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things.
Let me tell you today's game. Tunacheza na Galatasaray and one thing Ten Hag anafaa kufanya, kila player achezeshe player na namba yake. Usiweke Amrabat namba ati acheze
left back. But he said it's because we don't have a left back currently.
You can chukua Dalot, take a left back. Chukua kama ni Lindelof, take a right.
You want to see Amrabat at 8 position.
I want him to yeye na Casemiro 8 and 6 hapo.
Yes.
Switching naenda I want to see them hapo katikati. I want to see game ya leo mimi naweza taka kuona Rashford on the right, Garnacho on the left, and wacha tuanze Martial. Wacha tuanze Martial leo. Haaland kijana kwa 20 years wewe simpianga game zote consistently. Unafaa kutumia tu ni ujanja, si ati ni game ati nini. Unakuja tu utamweka game ya weekend, si ama utamweka in the last 30 minutes. Ingia dakika 67. Jamaa atakuwa na very big impact kuliko acheze at the whole game. Unampea 90 minutes kesho. Yani you have to be very sharp. Ukiwa manager, cheza na hii team. You have a good team. Shida ni creativity. I don't know what
Antonio might come back.
It's a big boost. You can win. Pelestri watu walikuwa wanasema is a good person,
but you cannot trust these young guys so much. They might
good.
show talent when they come in substitution, but you cannot really trust them enough.
That's what happens
full season.
It's not even full season. Hiyo ndio ina happening kwa unapata sahi Man na happening kwa Haaland. You that cannot be. Ndio maana utakanga a good striker mwenye kwa his prime and akajama kana soma hapo. Juu kiangalia mtoto wa 20 huwezi kwa unampea game na unampea pressure. Tunataka hiyo bao, tunataka hizo bao. Jamaa hadi anashangaa hadi unaweza pata umepoteza a good player, a talent unaipoteza haraka. So you have to be very sharp.
Okay.
So Ten Hag game ya leo hatuna ati nini. You have to ongea. It's a win or a win. Today's game
it's Galatasaray, so I don't think
it's a Galatasaray. Iko na Zaha, iko na Ziyech, iko na Icardi. It's a very good team. But we don't hatutaki kujua. Kama ni Rashford na bench tupate results. Bench najua ni favorite player wake, lakini bench kama ni Bruno utabench weke Mount hapo number 10. Kama Mount is more creative. Najua Bruno ni yule jamaa ni mbaya kwa deep. Mkieka basi Bruno cannot the ball, anza kujaribu atitafuta pass moja.
Short passes are the ones that break down the structure.
Defense,
But he's a long pass guy.
Ni 40 yards shika kimoja. It's very good on that.
So when a team puts a low block, it's very hard to break them down.
It's not that creativity. Unajua De Bruyne
short pass, cheza hapa nichukue hapa.
Cheza hapo nichukue hapa ni jaribu kusukuma moja niingie nayo nikurudishie hapo, unaona? Create a chance. Okay. Is not that kind of a player. Kama ni hivyo, kama unaona Galatasaray inaeka hivyo, weka Mount is more creative, is a different creator. Eka Eriksen, nataka tuone Eriksen number 10. Tuwe muona number 8 the whole of the season. Natural number yake ni 10. Wacha tuone 10 leo. Jamaa sasa anafanya sasa. Atuseme hata
so
but imagine losing at your game at Old Trafford. Chances zetu za kuqualify Champions League zimeenda.
It's too early. It's only 7 games into the
season. Usiseme it's not early.
Yes, it's only 7 games in the season.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Champions League. It's 7 games in the season, so you should not panic a lot. And maybe you might win 3 games and then find yourself in 6th. Anything can happen in football. You saw City losing to Wolves.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you think City? For me, I think City is there for the taking this season.
Yeah.
I think it's this season. That if you don't win the league, if you let City win the league this season, and that is Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think those 2 teams are the ones that are very close to City.
And maybe Tottenham.
Yeah, and maybe Tottenham, but Tottenham I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But let us talk about Man City. After they have lost Rodri, De Bruyne is not there.
Yeah.
They lost Gundogan.
Yeah. They look a completely different team.
Yeah, they look a completely different team because if you look at, they're starting a midfield of Kovacic and this guy from Wolves, Nunes and maybe Alvarez. Alvarez.
Ukiangalia ni team very average.
Exactly. If you look at that team, it's a very average team. Even if they put even Grealish or Doku. I think the only top class player in that team now is Haaland. If you remove Rodri.
And Haaland without Kevin De Bruyne, without any creativity.
Yes.
I think ni kama tu an average person.
But that's a very average team that Man City are putting out there. And I think they're there for the taking this season. They're there for the taking.
But in a few games, Rodri will be back.
Yeah, it's a few games.
They have gone 6 in a row.
No. Yes.
It's still a good team.
It's still a good team. It's still a good team, but I think they're there for the taking this season. Because if you look at that Wolves game, they lacked players that would come and make a real difference. I think De Bruyne. He has put a lot of trust in Alvarez this season. Guardiola has put a lot of trust in Alvarez, which is a very good player. He has put a lot of trust on Foden. I don't know if he's really
that good.
By the way, I don't think he's really that good. He has put a lot of trust on Kovacic and maybe because if you don't play Calvin Phillips in such a game, and he's the second defensive midfielder, and you don't make him start, I don't think he'd really trust him.
I don't think.
So
I think Calvin Phillips I don't know when he has games on Man City and then utapata beitwa kwa lineup ya
England.
I don't know how it happens. Sikawa tu venye Maguire cheze I think so na
some favoritism.
Utaita favoritism.
Na hiyo ndio
ama lacking na number 6.
You lack a number 6 in England.
In England.
You have Rice.
You only Rice. Not you have to have a backup. You have to have like 3 cells.
I don't think he's good enough, Calvin Phillips, right now because he's not playing. I don't think if Rice is injured, like let's say in a World Cup,
I
don't think Calvin Phillips
can come in
and fit in like
at a good point.
Yes, like a good defensive midfielder. I don't think so. So
ukiangalia shida ya City tu ni najua tu ni Rodri, De Bruyne. Only those I think the midfield too.
Do you think
the midfield only those your midfield too? If it's okay, click hata siku bora tu Rodri yako then upate lakini nani yako long term.
De Bruyne might come back for January.
But I think Rodri ndo ndio na makes a very big difference in that midfield. Akiwa utajua ako kama yuko you will see yenyewe against Wolves you will see venye wana spreadiwa out wide net or running.
Yes.
I think ilikuwa tu game ya kuonyesha na yenyewe Rodri is a very important player.
Yeah. And see jana tu imeonyesha hadi midweek when they were beaten by Newcastle.
Yeah, by Newcastle.
Yeah, again we were beaten by Wolves.
And in the Champions League they face Leipzig.
Yeah.
A very good team.
Yes,
a very good team away. And they might even lose on that one.
And they have Arsenal on the Emirates.
Yeah.
So I think it's a testing time for Pep.
Yeah, it's a testing time.
Let's see how he deals with it.
Yeah.
Moving on, Tottenham, good side now.
Yeah, good side there.
Lucky, very lucky.
Yeah, lucky Tottenham. Yeah.
Very lucky.
Yeah, najua kuna debate.
I think they are lucky. They are lucky in both games. Lucky in the Arsenal game.
Were they lucky in the Arsenal game?
Yeah. I thought
Were they lucky?
Yes, I thought Arsenal missed a lot of chances. Didn't take their chances. No, I think did you watch that game?
Yeah, I watched the game.
In the final minute, I think we tried to push them.
Yeah.
We tried to push for a win, and I think there was a time Maddison lost the ball in the box. We should have scored. I think Nketiah had a chance. I think we should have just. I think if Jesus scores that goal,
did Tottenham deserve a point in that game? They played a really good game.
They deserve a point because Arsenal did not take their chances. That's only what they deserve. I think they were lucky, very lucky.
But they played a good
lucky
game.
Again against Liverpool because at football changes in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Listen, Arsenal had scored 1-0.
Yeah.
Then Gabriel Jesus wins at the ball from Maddison at the 18-yard box.
Yeah.
1-on-1 with the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
If he scores that, it's 2-0.
It's game over.
Yeah, it's game over. Now you got into the heads of Tottenham players. Now and again you look at the Liverpool situation.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool were scoring the 1-0 goal.
Yeah, the 1-0.
Yeah.
Was it the 1-0 or the second goal? It was the 1-0.
Yes.
It was the second juu alikuwa 10 man already.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa iende 2-0.
Yeah, ilikuwa iende 2-0 at 10 man.
Yeah.
You see, so I think at that point, if they score that, I think Liverpool now have the upper hand.
Yeah.
So I think Tottenham has been lucky. But let's see how long they can ride
They
are lucky, but they're also having a good game.
Yeah. They are playing a good game.
Yes,
Bissouma, Maddison, with them a lack.
Yeah, Bissouma.
But against Liverpool, at least some of the year was against Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think some decisions did not go right for Liverpool.
The red cards.
Maybe the first red card was a red card.
I would say the second one was the one that I think was.
The first one was a red card. Yellow card ya kwanza ya Jota ilikuwa yellow card kweli? I think the second yellow card was a yellow card. But
ya kwanza unajua inakaa ni kama Jota anafanya intentional juu anakimbia alafu anapita nyuma yake hivi kama anamtega. So I think ilikuwa deserved to ya Jota, but ya kwanza mimi sikuona
I think
but that's the VAR, and I think Tottenham will be
very lucky.
In 4-5 maybe. Yes.
Wako kwa nini kwa
table.
Yeah. They watakuwa hapo, watakuwa 3-4-5.
Yeah.
They will be competing kama watajua kupiga hizi teams, small teams.
Yeah.
It's about juu kwa big teams at least nimeona wameprove, wamepiga United.
Yeah.
Liverpool got the 3 points. Arsenal got a point.
Yeah.
It's a good inakuanga very good.
Yeah.
Now it's about
I told people I told people after the game against Tottenham, I told na hii team itasumbua watu. And we are the only one who got a point against them. Manchester United was beaten, Liverpool lost.
But Liverpool could have thrashed them, blowing them away. If they go 11 man. Hapo ndo there's some luck.
Okay, so is that all for today?
Maybe Chelsea won.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Against Fulham, tuko karibu kusahau hii team
mzee. Jamaa jana sijui kwa 8 points sasa bwana. One behind United.
One behind United.
One behind United.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a big win for them. It's a big win. Now it's how you build on the win.
Yeah. I think they had a really good game.
Yeah,
really good game.
You build on the win. And it gives like the types of Modric confidence that they will play good football. Yeah.
I think compared to confidence.
Yes.
Arsenal ilishinda 4-0.
Arsenal is on a run now. So I still don't think Arsenal is fluid.
Yeah, I think Bournemouth were too.
Yeah, I don't think Arsenal is playing fluid football.
Yeah.
The one we saw last season.
Yeah, bado ijaingia.
Yeah, but we're just getting over the line.
But I think if Potter is into the team, I think
that fluidity can come back. Yeah, because he's a good passer.
Yeah, he's a good passer. See kama Declan Rice. Declan Rice is always passing on the wing.
Yeah, exactly.
Hapa katikati.
Yes.
Hapo
He looks for that pass.
Yeah, he looks for that pass. Ukipatiwa Odegaard, I think Odegaard is creative.
Yeah.
Kwanza Odegaard niliona amepale opena ya Kai Havertz. I think he did a very good job. Jama amekuwa down sana.
Yeah, just to try to boost his
I think he'll show leadership.
But I really like the fact that Saka is not selfish, because the first penalty he gives it to Odegaard.
Yeah.
And I think the second one he still gives it to Odegaard, but Odegaard decides.
No, nani Jesus alikuwa ameshika ball hivi. Then Odegaard akakama akamwambia hii tupatie Kai Havertz, tupatie Kai Havertz, and Jesus hata and if you saw nani venye alifunga. When you William celebrate.
Yeah, even the fans they sang about
wanamwambia
they were just telling the fans support this guy.
Yeah, support this guy.
If he gets to the top, we'll
you could see wanamwambia enjoy your moment. Hadi when wanamsukuma tu. Go and enjoy your moment.
So
I think it's trying to build confidence.
Brighton heavy defeat.
Heavy defeat. 6-1.
Yeah, against. I think when you're playing such football, you will always get such defeats. If you get a good team that can beat you in the counter. I think when you're going to Brighton, just don't attack them.
Don't attack that at you.
Na usiweke tena basi.
Watakutoa.
Yes. Fanya tu kwa unadefendia hapa mid.
Cheza tu game. Try to win your game. Unajua, or you make your players run. Make them hustle for the ball.
Yes, and when you win the ball, make sure your white players are running and don't pass too much. Hit them on the counter every time.
Unajua Desabri, you can see he's a very good manager. Hata kichapwa 6 you could see Brighton hawana hiyo quality ya kucheza hiyo game. Hana mtu kama ati akina Casemiro, Partey, those good players. He's trying to play that game na what he has. Unapata ati 16 million, squad mzima ni ya 20 million, squad mzima is costing 20 million kama yenye tuchapa hivi. Kwa 16 million kutoka kibadi ya the whole squad was. Yani just imagine nani mtu mmoja anapata mko 70 million uko na mtu wa 60. So I think if akapata a right team, a right mwenye anapewa at least quality players when at least I think he can do a better job, a good job. Yeah.
So the first team from relegation to get a win is
Luton.
Finally won at Everton
away. It was a very surprising game. I think hiyo ni team nilikuwa nimesema yezi shinda away game. And it went to call surprise watu. I think iko na 4 points now. I think so we'll see how they go.
I think if they are still candidates to gold down.
I think they are still the biggest candidate. I think Everton is still a good peer candidate of kwenda tu
wakati hapo they'll
fight until the end.
Yes, so that's it for today, guys. Remember to share and subscribe and also leave a comment. Thank you for watching.